Hello again, everybody. Jim Barnett here, and thanks for joining us again on Warriors.com. Today, the newest addition to the Golden State roster this year, Louis Amundson. And Louis, first of all, welcome to California.
Thank you. Good to be here.
The first question I'll ask you, you come from Phoenix the last couple of years, where you played nearly every game the last 2 seasons, and as a free agent, you signed with the Warriors. Is that because of the weather or the style of play?
A little bit of both, I guess. Obviously I love playing up-tempo with Phoenix, play kind of a similar brand of basketball, so being able to kind of continue that and play in that same vein, it was very attractive to me this summer.
You had the label, and it's easy to understand why, of being a high-energy player. And you seem like when you want to come into the game that you're a game changer. You're going to make something happen anyway.
Yeah, that's kind of how I look at it. When I come into the game, I really just look to change the game in any way possible, bring my energy, rebounding and defense, and try to just impact the game, without scoring sometimes, or just any way I know how. So, a lot of times I'm able to do that with my energy.
You mentioned defense. I know from when you're young and you start playing, I've always told kids, if you want to play, if you play defense, a coach is going to like you and he's going to let you play. And also, you're someone who doesn't demand the ball. So would it be fair to say that being a defensive specialist that you are, shot blocker, and also someone that can not have to demand the ball and have plays run for him, is that who you are?
Yeah, I would definitely say that, it's been since college since I've had, some plays run for me. So, I try to just, in every aspect of the game, try to excel and try to change the game, try to bring something different. A lot of times it shows up defensively or on the boards. But I really just try to look for every opportunity to make an impact on the game.
And you don't back down from contact, and you will play with ferocity. In fact, some of the Warriors here working out, which you'll be doing too in the next few days, I'm sure, prior to the season. David Lee mentioned that he knew you pretty well, and he said, yeah, in fact, we used to always nearly get into a fight every time we played each other.
Well, David's another tough guy, just like myself. We're both competitive. We both got that competitive nature in us, and so anytime when you got those guys going against each other, some of that comes transforms into arguments or tussles or whatnot. So, but it's all part of the game, and it's just good to know that you have competitive guys like that around here, and that's the kind of environment that I want to be in.
Yeah, I envision you running the floor real well, and you've got good speed, you've got tremendous quickness to the ball. Per minute played, you're really one of the better rebounders in the NBA, quite frankly, Louis. And now you have a backcourt here with Stephen Curry, Monte Ellis.
Yeah.
You get out on the wing and run. Maybe someone goes to the basket, doesn't go in. You're one of those guys that can follow and clean it up.
Yeah. I love running the floor, playing that up-tempo style, and I always try to position myself around the rims, putbacks or tip dunks. I know there's going to be a lot of quick shots playing with this team, with personnel here and the way they play. So, I'm hoping to kind of be advantageous around the basket there and try to, tip some balls in and keep some balls alive, kick it out for threes, and just try to keep it alive.
You've worked very, very hard, and you're one of these players that appreciates where you are. And now, after playing in the D-League right out of college, being an all D-League player there, you've now tasted success. Didn't come easy. So you appreciate what you've gained so far, and give us a little perspective on that.
Yeah, just I think anybody that's kind of taken the long route, gone through some adversity to get where they are, appreciates it that much more, just because they've seen the other side of it. They've seen players who fight to get in there, to get into the NBA their whole career, and would love just that opportunity just to play one game. So to know that and to know how hard I've worked, I really do appreciate everything that I've been able to accomplish so far in my career, and I'm going to continue to kind of have that same perspective.
Lastly, I'd like to ask you, how do you manage to be so durable? Because you do play with reckless abandon, and you don't back down from anything, and yet the last 2 seasons you played in nearly every game for the Phoenix Suns. Are you just one of those players that just somehow manages to stay healthy all the time?
Yeah, I've been relatively healthy most of my career, and so obviously I hope to continue that here. I do try to take care of my body. I do yoga in the off season, and I try to eat right, and I try to just keep my body in top shape. And I've been lucky. I mean, a lot of injuries are kind of things that you can't control. So I've been lucky to be injury free, but I also definitely view that as something that I take pride in, as far as taking care of my body and being physically prepared to battle every night.
Well, I guarantee you're a welcome addition to the Golden State Warriors roster. I'm looking forward to seeing you in action this year, and I'm glad you're on the Warriors side, Louis.
Yeah, thank you, Jim. Appreciate it.
All right. Thank you for joining us again on Warriors.com, and be sure to tune in for latest updates. Warriors.com.